If you've been looking for a YouTube SEO full course in 2026, this is the one for you. Did you just started a channel? Have you been going through the channel and you're not just getting any traction at all whatsoever? Let me tell you, you can see my screen right now. I started posting videos in October of last year. Today, it's almost a year. It's June, July, August. I don't know. But what I do know is that I've made it to 566 subscribers as of right now, and with over 25,000 views, which includes around 50 videos in between shorts and long form videos. And I want to show you how I've been able to do that, because I think if you are creating a YouTube channel today, YouTube SEO is one of the most important things for you to understand. And when I first started posting YouTube videos, I was really posting videos about things that I really wanted to share with people, you know, my knowledge, the things that I've been learning and how I've been implementing it. And one of the things that you realize is that sometimes what you know and the knowledge that you have acquired, and maybe the things that you love, which is what you want to make a video about, is not necessarily the thing that people that are truly searching, you know, or specifically the thing that people are putting in the search bar to actually get to your video. Sometimes it is what they're searching, but they're searching it with a completely different intent, or maybe with a completely different keyword. So it is important for you to understand all of that. And that's why we're here today. I want to introduce you to the tool that has truly changed the way that I decide what my next video is going to be, that I decide my hooks, that I decide my titles, that I decide how I actually start the video, because all of those things are very important. There is such a thing as a triangle. And if you stick with me to the end, you're going to see some secrets that are going to take you beyond the regular knowledge that you're going to see out there. This is going to be really in-depth for you, so that way you don't have to really go anywhere else. And it's actually not going to be that long. So you should be able to just watch this video and really get going with your YouTube channel right now. So there is a triangle. The triangle is the title, the thumbnail, and how you start the video. There is a coherence that needs to happen for all of that to make sense, so that way your algorithm has the best chance to push it to the right audience, or what they think the right audience is. And from there, you know, it's going to really get the most impressions that it can for the people that it thinks it wants it, and then move on from there. Depending on the amount of videos that you put and how much you have curated your audience in a way, the better, obviously, at the same time you're going to be doing. Let me introduce you to this tool that we're looking at right now. You are looking at vidIQ. You might recognize this logo. If you don't, definitely something that you want to start recognizing if you're looking into YouTube SEO. And this is our website, app.vidIQ.com. vidIQ.com, of course, if you just want to go straight into it. My channel, Drew AI Engineer. It is, I think, very affordable for all of the knowledge and all of the things that they truly have for you to be able to definitely get started. Even if it's just to get started, this is 100% worth it. I'm not being sponsored by them. They're not paying me to do this. I just really love the tool, and I really love the way that it works and how it has helped me, and I'm very grateful for it. They're also very active on x.com. If you go in there, you'll be able to see that they have an active account, and they do like to reply and you know, definitely get in touch with their community, which is another thing that I love about them as well. What are some of the things that you want to understand here? You're going to see your feed right at the gate. As soon as you connect the account, you're going to see your feed, and you're going to see the amount of subscribers, the amount of views that you have. You're going to start seeing maybe some things that are related to you. As you can see, I do talk a lot about artificial intelligence and the tools that are coming out in that part of the world. I also do run another channel that is completely unrelated to AI engineering. It is something more personal, more of a hobby type of thing. And I also use vidIQ for it, and it also helps me in that world as well. It's more related on the gaming side, but it is important to understand that whatever type of content you actually put, it's going to look for all of the outliers. And that's important to understand. What are the outliers? What are the videos from content creators that have less viewers or less subscribers than others that are doing really good compared to other videos that are just not doing that good in the same niche? Julian Golding is one of the people that really talks a lot about AI. He pumps like 8 videos a day, and he gets a lot of views, and he does share and a lot of knowledge. Very big applause. I really love him. I even took his course at some point, and he was amazing. He definitely helped me boost my website. But you can kind of see what's going on. You're getting some recommendations here in the feed, but what I really want you to look at right now is the options on the side, right? And I would say that out of the options, there is definitely 2 to 3 that I always live on the most. But one of the places that I would like for you to check out to begin with is the competitors. If you understand what your YouTube channel is about, you will want to find some other channels that are the same niche and that that they have different type of subscribers and different type of viewers. So from the ones that have the least amount of subscribers to the least amount of viewers to all of the way up, right? So that way you can kind of get the best both worlds in your actual competitors list, and you build a competitors list, right? So top videos from your competitors, views all time. You can filter this, and I do like to filter that out, and depending on what I'm doing for. When I'm looking to do something that when I'm looking to do a video that I know it's going to be for a long term and it's going to be something that I want it to last for a long time, I just put all time, and then that way I know I'm going to be making a video that's going to last for years. It's most likely going to be a long form sort of tutorial, and that should be the one that you're looking at here. So if you're looking at top videos from your competitors and you're looking at all time, you're going to see the amount of views and you're going to see an outlier score. Here, the first one from Liam, how to build and sell AI agents. This video is from a year ago. It has 3.6 million views. Outlier score 41x. So that's 41x compared to his other videos that he has posted on his channel itself. So 41 times the viewers, the amount of viewers have seen this video more than any of the other videos that he has. How to build and sell AI agents. Then this is a video that definitely hits, and it has a good opportunity to also last long. It's from a year ago. Let's say I don't want to do that. Let's say I want to see things that are maybe from like a month perspective. Right here, we have Nate Herc, and this is from my competitors list. This is a competitor list that I curated myself. This is from AI channels that like to talk about the things that I like to talk about, and people that I genuinely follow. And trust me, I appreciate your subscriber. I appreciate you following. Go ahead in the comments at YouTube SEO to help me out with the algorithm, and also go ahead and follow some of these guys because they really do share a lot of great information. You got Nate Herc, amazing person. I'm part of his mentorship. The way that he puts content and the way how organized he is with everything, it's super awesome. And you can see in this month, views, 200,000 views. I tested GPT 5.6 versus Fable 5. What you need to know, letting people what's going on there. You can also sort it by outlier score, and the outlier score is something that's going to tell you a good amount of views that it has received compared to other videos in that person's channel. That could work, but honestly, when it comes to views, I think it's a better sorting mechanism, because it's really going to tell you views in general, not just compared to what that person gets in that specific channel itself. So this is this month. We can look at a few more. How Claude is creating a new generation. As you can see, Nate Herc is definitely out of at least all of the competitors, and Nate Herc is about to hit 1 million subscribers, so that's awesome. He's definitely Claude focused, especially in the past month. You have here Chris Corner, which he's always talking about businesses and how different businesses really operate and all of the businesses that can actually make money. He has an amazing channel as well. The most hand-off $192,000 a month business anyone can copy. This video is getting 118,000. It was from this month. Definitely something good. So you can see this month, you can get some good ideas of what's going on. Then you can see this week, and then he told 5 AIs make money or get deleted. This is Chris Corner right here again. Tag with Team. He also has an amazing channel about AI, and you can see this week he already got 50,000 views. He's getting 3 times the views that he usually gets on this video. Specifically, he has 2.1 million subs, so that's a lot of subscribers. Little views on that one, but as you can see right here, Chris Corner killing it with this video. Maybe something about the podcast, maybe something about the person that he invited. That's when you kind of have to analyze a little bit further. But here's a good one from Julian, getting 6 times 7 times more views than what his videos usually get. How to run Kimi K3 for free. This is something that it could be maybe duplicated into a business channel. So this immediately gives you a lot of ideas as to what you can literally do for this week, and you can even go past 48 hours. In the last 48 hours, what are people literally talking about right now? What are your competitors actually doing that is actually making them get views? 15,000 views in 48 hours, 12,000 views in 48 hours. How I make money with Claude if my life depended on it. 7 hours ago. You can see how long the video was. You can kind of go and check it out.
The way people make
it's a
money
9-minute video length from Julian Goldie. Let's see, it's another
Google
7
via
minutes. So you can kind of get an idea of the length of the videos, the topic of the videos. You can see the thumbnails. You can see what they do, what they don't do. And definitely get some ideas of the competitors and what's working for them. You can see Nate Herc, how I make money with Claude if my life depended on it. You can see Julian Goldie. I mean, he puts out a lot of content, so that's a good thing to see. And you could just really tell exactly exactly what's going on with your competitors and what you can do. It also includes your channel. So if your channel has some sort of views that can really get up to these levels, then you'll be able to see yourself right here. Okay. Now, this is the competitor section for vidIQ. And this is a place where you can start. This is a place where you can see what's going on. Instead of having to go to YouTube and try to see and check out exactly what's going on and what's happening on their side, you can truly come into vidIQ, add your competitors, get your competitors list. You can select all of them. You can just select the ones that have the least amount of followers or the most amount of followers, and you can see what the most amount of followers are doing, and you can see what the least amount of followers are doing, and you can get a better idea. So you can see a day ago, huge ChatGPT update. You need to see Nate Herc. Day ago, 8 views. You know, it's a short. You could tell right here right away that the short is not really doing it for him. You know, so maybe shorts are not really the way to go when it comes to doing this part of the AI automation stuff. Maybe, you know, we don't know. You don't know that, right? So you have to do this research. This is the competitor section, and it's really good. After you've gone through the competitor section, let's say for example, you're seeing that you're in the AI niche or you're in the gaming niche, wherever you are, and you see that your competitor is usually putting something in the title. You want to see what that something is. And let's say for example, if we go for Nate Herc in a way, and we go for all time, you can pretty much see literally what are some of the things that have put him at the most views ever. And 1.7 million views is N8N and how to sell AI agents. That's one thing that's there. 24 times the viewers that he has in his channel. So obviously the video that has had the most. But let's go for this month so we can see what actually has traction. Okay. So we see GPT, we see Fable 5, we see Claude, we see Sakana, we see GPT-5 again, Claude, Fable, Opus, Anthropic, Fable, you know, so a lot of Claude, a lot of Fable, a lot of ChatGPT, you know, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on and maybe what's causing some of his traffic in here. So at this point, we can really move into the research tab. I'm just doing it here because this is my channel and this is what I get to see and the list of competitors that I put together. But you can literally do this for any niche. If you got a food channel, if you got a gym channel, whatever you love to talk about, whatever you want to share with the world, you could definitely go into that niche and see what's going on there. So in this case, you know, I see a lot of Claude in this part of the niche, right? Claude, 5 million. Now you get to see some of the things that are happening here using the research option. And we have different tabs that we can go into, but we're going to stick with keywords for right now. And in keywords, again, I put Claude. It tells me 5.1 million views. Competition is high, you know, 71. This is telling me competition is high already. Obviously, everybody's talking about Claude, so it has a really good score. Overall score 72 is really good. So that means that there is high competition, but there's still a chance. There's still ways to get in. If we scroll down a little further, then we get to see Claude skills. Claude skills is at a medium competition level. And then from there, maybe there's a chance that you can talk about Claude skills and maybe do a Claude code tutorial. See, two completely different things. That's one thing that you have to understand. You have to understand your niche as well. Claude specifically, Claude AI, talking about the model itself more. Like Claude skills is just its own completely conversation, right? Claude code is its own complete different conversation, and a tutorial for it will make you one of the people that are actually unique to this niche. We can go on and see what's going on and maybe get to some of the loads once, so that way we can understand what some of these things are doing. But Claude Code agents, obviously you can see monthly change minus 80%. It's been going down. 55,000 searches. It's not that much, but it still gives you an idea. Claude plugins, Claude projects, you know, 2 other keywords that could definitely help you here. But I really like to go into matching terms, because in matching terms you get to see Claude, the main keyword that you're using, and you also see what it's related with. Definitely it's telling you right away Claude code is the most other word that is related with the main keyword that causes more searches. So Claude code is 4 million, Claude design is 2 million, and we can see a little bit of that. Definitely here 600,000 searches. It is going down. It went down by 30% in this past month, but it's still really good. Low competition. Fable 5 Claude, pretty much obviously something that is a topic and something that if you're talking in the AI niche, you can make a Fable 5 Claude video and you're gonna get hits. This is where you really need to make sure that you understand what you're doing, because you can make a Fable 5 Claude video and you can get some hits, but the more detailed you are on your video and the more proficient you are at using it and showing examples of how you're using it, then the better your video is going to do, the better retention you're going to have in your video, the more watch time you're going to have in your channel, and then the better you're going to do. And obviously that trickles down into more subscribers, more likes, more comments, people engaging, and so on and so forth, right? Very important to understand that. Claude Remotion, another topic that you can talk about, 427,000. This is Claude. I mean, literally, you don't have to, if you're in a specific niche and that's what you've been researching, you don't have to marry yourself to it. Let's say, for example, you do gaming and you do Call of Duty and you just want to search Call of Duty right here, related keyword, Call of Duty gets searched 1.7 million times. You know, now you go into the searches, into the matching terms and stuff. I think there's a new Call of Duty that's going to come out. I'm not sure at this point. I don't follow up with that in a while. So Call of Duty Black Ops 7, 300,000 medium searches. You know, Call of Duty World at War, 133,000, you know, low competition. So depending on what you're looking for, obviously you're going to be able to tell and see what's going on with that. You can see what people are asking when they're putting in the search bar. What are the questions? Claude. So how to use Claude Code, how to use Claude, how to use Claude AI, how to connect Claude to Roblox Studio, how to get Claude Pro for free. You're going to see this a lot. You know, a lot of the software that are paid, people are looking for a way to use it for free. So there's always, think about that. Here on the tabs at the top, you can see the videos. You can see the videos of Claude and what are the top outliers. You know, 100x more, 10 times more, 92x more, 23 times more than what people are usually watching that video at Tech with Team. This is what they do, right? You can see the shorts that are performing really good, so you now can have a better idea of what shorts are actually working in that niche and what actually is making sense. You can see the actual channels. If you don't know the competitors, you can come in and just look for the competitors right here. And obviously you can look at the thumbnails as well and have a pretty good idea of what thumbnails are and what they do and what are the thumbnails that you really want to make sure that you're constantly coming up with. In the optimize section, you can definitely see a little bit of what could happen here. It tells you a title score, it tells you a thumbnail score. You know, it is pretty good. Sometimes the score is not as important as the impact that it actually has on the user and what the video truly means for the user. But you know, it is a score, so it gives you an idea. So optimizing, it's a good part of the application. I think still needs a lot of work, and then it's just the reality of it that the human perception of what the thumbnail is, what the title is, or maybe the human perception of how much value that video actually brings to them, it's something very personal. So it's very hard for an AI to identify exactly what that is. One of the things that I truly love about vidIQ that I want to show you is their Chrome extension. I have the Chrome extension installed, and I'm gonna go ahead and visit here Nate Herc, since we've been talking about him a lot for this video. In this example, he's been showing up. I'm just gonna go into Nate Herc's video. So one of the things that I want to show you right away on the top right corner, let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, if you can zoom in right here, you could tell that on the top right, it shows me a quick search of what's happening for my channel here. 336 views, 4 views right there, 258 views, you know, in the last in certain amount of time, you know, all of that stuff. But it also has a pretty good stuff that shows you about the actual videos and the actual performance of the channel itself. So this is Nate Herc and vidIQ channel stats. If I click down over here, you can see what's going on in his channel. Views gained in the past 7 days, 484,000 views, which is 50% less than the last 7 days, the other previous 7 days, it seems like. He is up to 865,000, so ranked 86,000 in YouTube. That's amazing. Estimated monthly earnings from YouTube itself, 11,100. I do not know how they come up with this number, but I've heard him talk about how much he makes on his YouTube, and I've heard 10K before. So maybe this is something that is not far off from reality, really. Average video length 35 minutes. That makes sense. And he does, I've counted it before, and he does make 4 to 5 YouTube uploads every week. This makes a lot of sense. This is very on point. I think. And this is something that truly helps you understand, you know, like how much videos are we putting out? How many subscribers do I have? How much monthly income am I seeing? Like this is something that could really paint the picture if you're trying to aim for something as far as to what your financial expectation might be. Now, the other thing that I like about the Chrome extension is that we were in the home section. Now we're in the videos section. And as we scroll up and down here, you get a little bubble that tells you viewers per hour. You see viewers per hour. And then it shows you a little X, a multiplier next to some other videos, which are some videos that are getting more views than others. This video specifically is getting almost 3 times the views that other videos have gotten. So you can kind of right away tell, okay, this video is getting 1,700 views per hour. So almost 2,000 people are watching this video per hour. He did post it 7 hours ago, and that's going to happen specifically, obviously, when you have a channel that's already has a lot of subscribers and a lot of loyal subscribers like he does. People are like, there's literally, he posts a video and there's already 2,000 people watching it like every hour, right? On average. Okay. So that's crazy. Obviously that windows down after 2 days, after 8 days. Now you have, you know, 265 people viewing it, which is still a lot. Obviously, you know, this video has accumulated 23,000 views in 2 days, and it's a 1 hour video, and it's not a tutorial. You know, obviously this is something that is providing value. This is where this is at, you know. And then now you have this video that was posted 8 days ago, you know, with 54,000 views, which is right now getting about 100 views per hour. You see, this is now 10 days ago, 32 views per hour. Now this was 11 days ago, even further, and it's still getting 170 views per hour. This is a 6-hour course. You see, Claude Code for non-coders, 11 days ago, 6-hour video of Claude Code, you know, and there's 170 people, almost 200 people watching it every hour. This tells you something. It tells you that people are willing to watch this content. People are willing to definitely dive into a serious course that has serious information. Not so much to the quick ones. You know, this video has 200,000 views, yes, but there's now only 32 people per hour watching it. It's good for the first few days or so, and definitely for the long run for the channel and everything. But as you can see, some of the long form channels are actually, some of the long form videos are actually making more sense sometimes, because it does give you more viewership, because it does have more value. That's just what it is. And this is just one of the channels. You know, if we go to my channel real quick, just view to my channel. Obviously my channel is not monetized at the moment, so at this point it's just gonna say, you know, channel just doesn't have enough data, but it does give you some good stuff right here, you know. So we get to see this video has gotten 8 times more of the views that other videos have gotten. You know, this video is up to 879 views in total, and it has around 2 views per hour right now. This video has gotten 7 times more of the views. You know, this is 1,100 viewers so far, you know. And then this is one of the videos that has definitely continued to get more views for my channel as well. And it's one of the long form videos. It's a 1 hour video code of business dashboard, you know, vibe coded business dashboard, 1,300 views. It was 4 months ago. People are still watching this video. It really really helps you understand what are the videos, how is it working, how is it not working. You know, let's check out Tech with Tim, just so we can see another channel real quick and we can have an idea, see what the numbers are and what it's showing us for him. Quick channel stats. You see 2 million subscribers, views gained 697,000 in the last 7 days, estimated monthly earnings 12,400, average video 10 minutes, and he's doing about 11 uploads per week. A little bit of different approach than Nate. Let's go into his videos specifically, and let's go to some of his last videos. 26 views per hour and a 4-hour video with 2 million subscribers. Not the best. As you can see, 1 day ago, 4,000 views. Lovable for full course. People are still want to learn Lovable, and he's getting 100 views per hour on this one. That's amazing. You see, this video is getting 3 times more of the views, 3 times more of the views on this one. You see, right away you can tell what's going on. See, 4 hours per view. How I set up Python for professional AI development. Nobody cares. It's just the reality. You know, sometimes you just gotta see what people care about and what people don't care about, right? And then if you just want to make the video because you love it and because it's a topic that you're an expert at and you want to just make sure that you establish yourself as the expert in that field, boom, go ahead and do it. But just don't expect that many views. For the final touch up over here, so we can just finish this video real quick, one of the main things that I definitely want you to do, and one of the things that you can do here, is that this is the secret. So if you stuck around this long, you're gonna get the win. You can connect vidIQ to Claude. What a better win than that. In your settings, you can go to your settings, you can go to your connectors, okay, and you can add a connector, add a custom connector, and you add this link right here, mcp.vidiq.com/mcp, and you're logged into your vidIQ account. You're gonna click connect, and now you're gonna be connected. You're gonna be connected with your vidIQ. As you can see, I didn't have it connected before. I said, can you please help me connect it? It said add this link, create the custom connector. I did. I click connect, and boom, it's live and connected. Now this is amazing, because this is what happens, and I love the tool. I love vidIQ, and I will continue to use vidIQ from the inside, because one of the things that I didn't tell you that is really good, it's their chat and the AI chat, and how it understands your channel and what works for your channel and what doesn't work for your channel. Let's say, for example, just how do I get more views? Just gonna do that one. At that point, it's using credits from vidIQ, which are very healthy. I don't run out of credits, and I have the basic account, and I'm not gonna say that I use it like a lot, but I do use it, in a mild way, to really understand what's going on with my channel, what are the best things that I can do and cannot do, and it really goes in and really understands. As you can see, for deep thinking, it uses 25 credits, and then for regular, it uses 10. I honestly go for deep thinking most of the time, because that's kind of what I'm always looking for here. But it's kind of going through all of this, and it's going through this process, and it's going to give you an amazing answer. It's going to really be able to understand your channel. It really watches the videos. It understands, unsubscribe, subscribed, what is happening for the vibe coding, for Obsidian, key issues I'm seeing, long form, the core problem, actions, short first growth, fix a subscriber relationship, all of these things that are happening. It's really good. My channel is obviously growing, so it's going through its growing pains as far as getting subscribers, and as far as like trying to make sure that subscribers are actually engaged with the channel, and everything that's going on is like coming together really. But with Claude, you can almost do the same thing, because now you have it connected, so it understands your channel in that way. And now you could really see, what are all my options? What can we do here? It could do research discovery. It could pull up your channel. It could search your thumbnails. It could do video creation ideas and such, generate short clips, generate b-rolls, generate AI voice. It could do a lot of stuff, and it can actually start what's working for my channel is what not working for my channel. It really goes in and it starts going through the channel itself. I don't know how much, or if this affects the credits that you use in vidIQ specifically. I'm not sure how that works right now 100%. I literally just connected to show it today, because I do use it mainly from vidIQ, but being able to use it from Claude Desktop, it's obviously super awesome. And this is really the secret sauce that I wanted to show you. What's not working, what's working, it tells you right away. It tells me right away. And this is something that you can be implementing yourself. So if you've been thinking about setting up a YouTube channel, if you have already a YouTube channel and you're stuck, or you don't know what to do, and you don't know what's going on, and you're really trying to get your YouTube SEO more on point, get on your vidIQ. Again, I'm not being sponsored by them. They didn't tell me to put this video together. I've just been using them a lot. I already got 500 subscribers by using it. I really love the tool. I really love everything that it does for me. And now that I'm able to connect it to Claude, I love it even more now. Comment again below, YouTube SEO. Thank you so much, because you watching this video is helping me and giving me hope, and it makes me want to do even more videos. So I really appreciate you. Go ahead and put that in the comments to help me with the algo. That's the only thing I'm asking for, and I hope you have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.